It was a crisp Monday morning when Arjun, a 22-year-old college student, found himself once again rushing through the crowded streets of his city. His white shirt was slightly wrinkled, his blue jeans frayed at the edges, and his sneakers, though worn, carried him forward with purpose. Arjun was juggling multiple part-time jobs to pay for his education, and his life felt like a relentless race against the clock. Despite his efforts, he always felt like he was falling behind. One day, after an exhausting shift at his part-time job, Arjun stumbled upon a flyer for a seminar titled The Real Wealth, Time versus Money, hosted by the renowned billionaire and philanthropist, Mr. Kabir Roy. Intrigued and in desperate need of inspiration, Arjun decided to attend. The seminar was held in a grand auditorium. The lights dimmed, and Mr. Roy, a man in his late 50s with silver hair and a calm demeanor, took the stage. Dressed in a navy blue suit, he exuded wisdom and authority. "Good evening," he began, his voice resonating through the room. "Today, I want to share a lesson that changed my life, the true value of time." Mr. Roy narrated a story from his own life. As a young entrepreneur, he had been obsessed with building his business empire. He worked 18-hour days, missed family gatherings, and seldom took breaks. "I believed," he said, "that accumulating wealth was the ultimate goal. But one day, my 6-year-old daughter, Maya, showed me a drawing she had made." The screen behind him lit up, revealing a child's drawing. It depicted a little girl holding hands with a clock-faced version of her father in a park. She said, "Daddy, this is us when you have time to play with me." That moment was a punch to my gut. I realized I was giving all my time to money, and none to the people who mattered most. The audience, including Arjun, was captivated. Mr. Roy continued, "I decided to change. I started prioritizing my time, not just for my family, but for myself. I learned that time is the most precious resource we have. Money can be earned and spent, but time, once gone, is gone forever." Arjun felt a lump in his throat. The story resonated deeply with him. For years, he had been sacrificing his own happiness and relationships in pursuit of financial stability. He realized he had been measuring success the wrong way. After the seminar, Arjun mustered the courage to approach Mr. Roy. "Sir," he said, his voice trembling, "your story really moved me. But how do I balance the need for money with the importance of time?" Mr. Roy smiled warmly. "It's not about choosing one over the other, Arjun. It's about being mindful of how you spend both. Set clear priorities. Invest your time in things that bring long-term value and fulfillment. And remember, sometimes saying no is the most powerful tool you have." Over the next few weeks, Arjun began to implement these lessons. He reduced his part-time hours and focused more on his studies and relationships. He started waking up early to meditate, read, and set daily goals. His white shirt and jeans were still the same, but his outlook had transformed. He no longer felt like a hamster on a wheel. He felt in control. Years later, Arjun, now 30 and a successful entrepreneur, sat in his modern office. On his desk was a small clock with an engraving. "Time is life's greatest treasure." He often thought back to that seminar and the wisdom Mr. Roy had shared. It wasn't the money he had accumulated that made him feel successful. It was the time he had spent building meaningful relationships, learning and growing. Arjun's story serves as a powerful reminder. Success isn't just about wealth or achievements. It's about making the most of the limited time we have and investing it wisely. After all, as Mr. Roy had said, time is the one thing even the richest people in the world can't buy.
Do like and subscribe this channel if you love your puppy.